Hello again, YouTube viewers. Welcome back and welcome to the new viewers. Today we're going to be talking about the Canon Rebel XT or 350D, a $45 to $50 DSLR camera. Is it worth buying today? Well, stick around and I'll let you know what I think. The Canon Rebel XT EOS, $45 on eBay for the body only, of course. It takes all of the Canon EF series lenses and the EFS lenses, which you can pick up very inexpensively off of eBay and thrift shops and pawn shops and places like that. Is this camera still worth it today? I mean, this thing is more than 10 years old now. It's got an 8 megapixel CMOS sensor, which is surprisingly quite good. 8 megapixels, you know, I know they're selling us cameras now that are in the 30s of megapixels and more. But this will produce beautiful, beautiful images that can be blown up to like an 11 by 17 or so posters. With great detail. I mean, if you're not doing billboards, you know, this will get you started. It doesn't shoot video. This is for photography only. It does not have live view. It has a very small screen, but for $45, you know, you're out there, you're shooting the old way, you're learning about how to use a DSLR camera on a very tight budget without spending $1,000 or so. If you don't even know you want to be a photographer, I think this is a great way in if somebody just wants to wet their feet. And the beauty of it is if you're buying lenses for this camera, a lot of the newer Canon DSLRs will accept these lenses. So keep that in mind. This one uses a type of memory card called a compact flash card. What I have done here is I've found this little, it's called SDXC Type 1 compact flash adapter, and your flash card just goes inside of there. And I've got a 32 gig flash card that I've put in this camera, and it accepts it fine, but it doesn't see the full size of the card, the memory, but you can use the full memory on it. So you can take way over 1,000 pictures shooting in RAW. Yes, of course, it shoots RAW. It also shoots JPEGs or both. It's got a built-in flash. What else can we tell you about this one? The batteries, it takes a very common Canon batteries that you can still buy them. You can pick them up on Amazon. They're quite cheap, and you get the aftermarket ones. A lot of people say they don't like the aftermarket batteries, but I've bought them. They're fine, you know, 15, 20 bucks for spare batteries. If you decide you really like it, you can add something like what I put on this one. This is the 400D, which shares a lot of similar features with the other one, which is, I have another video on the 400D. But I've added the battery grip on this one. And then you could shoot all day long with the two batteries that holds, and it gives you the added function of having a button there as well. So we'll set that down for the moment. But I'm not going to do a big long-winded video on this one in particular because it's such a budget camera. But I would just like to say that even with all of its downsides, like the small screen, no live view, I think this is a great way for people to find out if you're actually into real photography and getting away from the cell phone thing. This will still take better pictures than most cell phones. You're putting it through real lenses, real glass. And as I said before, once you've got these lenses, if you decide to upgrade to a more modern Canon Rebel or something along that lines, the lenses will fit. It's the EF and the EFS series. This particular Sigma lens was from a old Canon film camera. I think I paid maybe $40 for that lens, and I mean it's a great lens. You know, to get lenses that cheap, it's wonderful. that's about all I've got to say on this one. I'm not going to get overly in depth on this, just except to tell you that if you're looking to get into photography, you don't have a lot of money, you can do it. This one, again, it's the Canon Rebel XT or 350D, depending where you live. Get yourself a DSLR, get out there and start shooting like a pro. And we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out our other videos here. See you next time.